A group of demonstrators gathered outside the courthouse, calling on state leaders to allow more virtual court hearings. Ethan Lowe tells us about it.
Providence city leaders and community members rallying Thursday, speaking out against ICE agents arresting people outside of courtrooms in Rhode Island. They say the virtual hearings would better protect all those involved. Protesters holding signs and speaking out outside of Providence Superior Court Thursday afternoon. Those in attendance calling on the Rhode Island Supreme Court and Governor McKee to make virtual court hearings more broadly accessible statewide. Speakers Thursday citing that this wouldn't be the first time hearings would be done virtually, as was the case during the COVID-19 pandemic.
What motivated us in 2020 to move virtual was a sense of emergency, was a sense of community safety, and was a sense of community protection. Those issues are still alive and well today for individuals in many walks of life.
Shortly before the press conference began, ICE officers detained an individual outside Providence Superior Court. According to the Rhode Island Supreme Court, that individual was a high school student who was an intern at the Superior Court. A Superior Court judge then intervened, insisting that agents had wrongfully identified the intern as their target and offered to drive him home. Multiple sources with direct knowledge of the incident say the ICE agents surrounded the vehicle and threatened to smash the windows if they didn't exit the vehicle. Agents were eventually able to confirm that the intern was not the person they were looking for, and they were released, according to the Rhode Island Supreme Court.
We call on Providence and Rhode Island governments to offer virtual court hearings, trials, and conferences in all of their courts to all community members, and so they can actually ensure the real safety of community members by banning ICE from the city.
Viewer video also capturing a possible ICE officer pointing what appears to be a stun gun at a protester, then driving away just minutes before the press conference began. We reached out to ICE Boston Thursday for a comment on the protest and the call to make hearings virtual, but we have not yet heard back.
Immigrants shouldn't have to think about the fact that they're immigrants when attending non-immigrant related cases. A person filing a wage claim or a person appearing for a traffic violation should be thinking about their case and not whether they'll be kidnapped just stepping outside of the courthouse.
And a spokesperson with Governor McKee's office tells 12 News in a statement that the governor has no control over what the judicial branch decides. Therefore, he cannot direct them to make the hearings virtual. In Providence, Ethan Logue, 12 News.